Virgo, hi. How are you guys doing? If you're new here, welcome. For you guys who aren't, welcome back. We're going to see what we can find out, Virgo, what is going on. We are in the beginning of July 2025. I know you guys have been asking for your Virgo reading. So let's see what we have for you in love and life. Okay, we're going to see what we have for you in love and life. So if you're not in a relationship though, Virgo, whoever you're thinking about at this time or heavy on your mind, that's what it's going to resonate with that. Okay, so it's whoever you have heavily on your mind, so you don't have to technically be in a relationship with them. But this is for all Virgos, and cross watchers, of course, are always welcome. Take the roles and reverse them as needed. Okay? Take the roles and reverse them as needed. Spirit guides and ancestors, what messages do we have for Virgo? Spirit guides and ancestors, what messages do we have today for Virgo? In love and life, please. In love and life, what messages do we have for our dear Virgo? All right. Virgo, you were sharp with someone. Okay? You were definitely sharp with someone, and it looks like you walked away from someone here. All right? Looks like you're also focusing, or you've tried to focus on your finances. So whether it be a job, or you're trying to get a job, or if you don't have a job, you're definitely thinking about your financial situation. I feel as though it is definitely out of balance here. You see those scales, Virgo? You feel like your financial situation is not balanced out yet. So I feel like that's, your money situation is heavy on your mind. With all of these wands here, it looks like you feel like you have a lot to say. There's some conversations that need to be had. Okay, there's some burdens out there, heavy topics, I'll say, that need to be dealt with. But it doesn't look like you're going to be doing it anytime soon. Virgo, I see happiness. Look, that's you and someone. That's you and someone. So maybe if you guys aren't in a relationship, maybe it's time. Maybe this is what is headed towards you, Virgo. So if you guys have been looking for someone, or if you've been wondering about that relationship that, you just kind of didn't know where it was headed, well, it's definitely looking like soon it's going to amount to something. So just be ready for that special someone to ask you, maybe even just start by asking you out, or, on a date or whatever. But again, at the end of it all, look, Virgo, you can't stop thinking about just this situation. I don't think this is going to leave your mind because of how you are, Virgo. Like you think and think and think about a situation until you figure it out and, fix the situation to your liking. So for those of you with your coins heavily on your mind, I do, with the Chariot, see you moving forward in greatness. I do see you moving forward with something exciting here. I see you're leading the way here. Okay, with that Chariot, you're not letting anything stop you. You're moving on. The Queen of Wands, some of you are absolutely done talking. For some of you, not all. What it's looking like, probably a past person, or it could be a family member that you weren't speaking with, but you're done talking here. Okay? The Queen of Wands is in reverse. You're just standing on whatever it was you feel like you don't even feel like the drama of it all anymore. The Page of Cups is in reverse. So you've put your feelings on hold for someone. You've put down the emotions. You let the emotions go in this connection, Virgo. You're no longer interested. Look, your Lover's card is in reverse. Okay? So I'm getting that because you have something new headed your way. This past situation, you are done with it. As a matter of fact, this was it was kind of like a soul connection or a soul contract here. But I feel that perhaps it has been fulfilled, and the universe is allowing you to move forward now. So if you were wondering if you made the right decision, some of you, or you could have been on the other end of that situation and you may not have been completely okay with that. You may have wanted this relationship, but the universe said, no, 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 no. That has run its course. Something new and exciting is in store for you, Virgo. So that is exciting. Okay. Again, like I said, the only thing I'm really seeing here that's burdening you, it's not even this. Okay, you're okay with that, but it's your finances. Okay, Virgo. So I feel like that is what that is what is on the forefront of your mind. Someone hurt you. You feel betrayed by someone, and that hurt you. It did. Yeah, you thought that whatever the situation was here with your twin, okay, you were you were thinking it was for the long haul, but again, the universe has said no to that, Virgo, and you will, when you thought, look, it was in reverse. So whatever your sights were set on, that distance you thought you were going, no, the universe has grounded you. So you won't be going anywhere. Okay, Virgo, you're not. Look. So you had your sights set on something. So like I said, again, with the Lover's card in reverse, the universe has said no to that, Virgo. So I'm sorry if that's what you wanted. You do have some sort of regret about something. But again, look, the Death card came into reverse. So you had to go through this transition, that you were being brought out of a situation so that the universe can move something new in your way. You're not trusting right now. Okay. You're not trusting anyone. As a matter of fact, you don't even want anyone to come close to you. But I'm here to let you know that what the universe wants, the universe is going to get. And what's going to happen here, Virgo, is you're going to start seeing things come into play. So where you weren't trusting before, you're going to, with the Knight of Cups is right now is even in reverse. You don't feel anything for anyone. You've dumped it all out. The cups is over. You don't feel emotional. I almost get the feeling that most of you are numb at this point. You guys are just like, no, thank you. Okay. So, as long as you're feeling like no, thank you right now, then this will be on hold, but it's definitely on the horizon for you, Virgo. So have no fear. Like I said, focus on your coins. That's what it looks like you're trying to do anyway. You're trying to focus on your stability, your financial stability. Yeah. Romance is done for you right now. Yeah, you have some things that you have to do. However, Virgo, you ride to a definite victory in this situation. You definitely ride to victory. So that's that. What messages do we have to tell Virgo about the person that they're thinking about so heavily right now? The person that is on Virgo's mind. What messages can we tell Virgo about their person? The person that is on Virgo's mind right now. How do they feel about Virgo? The Ace of Wands in reverse. This person feels as though this situation with you, it can no longer grow. If it were like this, it would be growing, it would be blossoming, but they see that it is done. They see that it is not growing at this time. They feel as though you cut them off. However, I feel that because I asked about them and how they were feeling about you, I feel that this person did the harshness. I feel like this person was the one that did the, harshness perhaps, but they felt like they were doing the right thing at the time. Okay. Because look, they thought that was a victory to do that. Whether it was or not remains to be seen. But that's what they thought. They look at you as strong. They look at you as strength. They look at you as definitely not a victim here. They look at you as powerful. They see you as someone who doesn't give up. All right? They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you. However, you do not want to talk to them. All right? But they are going to reach out to you with this Knight. They're being very cautious. Okay? They're being very, because this is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is the weakest one to me. So that's the one that tells me that this person doesn't have a lot of courage. Okay? So they're not going to rush in quickly. It's going to be very subtle, the way that they're going to do it. So just be prepared for that, because they are, this person saw themselves as the King of Pentacles. They saw themselves as having the ability to provide for you, to take care of you. However, the situation has run its course, and I'm afraid that this situation is just a done deal. The universe has something else in store for you, Virgo. One final message for Virgo. What final message for Virgo, please? One final message for Virgo. One final message for Virgo. Virgo, you're good. Look, this is your final message. Your happiness is coming. Be patient. You're going to open up your heart to someone, but it is not that someone. Okay? And you will be happy with this, Virgo. You are. And I know it may not seem like it right now, but the way the universe works, you know, if you look at the patterns the way I know Virgos do, you should be able to see this unfold before it even arrives to you. You should be able to see the doors opening, the little things opening. And these things are going to all lead you here. Okay, Virgo? So that's what I have for you right now. If this resonated with you, go ahead and leave me a follow or hit that subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. And yeah, Virgo, I mean, like, focus on your coins. That's what you're doing anyway. You're dealing with whatever happened. You're dealing with it very well. Again, even this other person sees the strength in you. You are the epitome of strength. Yes, there was a love lost, but what love is actually ever really lost? You know, it's not ever really lost. Love goes on. It is eternal. It may not be with this individual, and that is okay, as long as you enjoy the ride. Virgo, listen, I'm sending you guys peace, love, and light as always. And again, feel free to comment, like, and share. And until next time. Okay, Virgo.